Cool. I like this. It's pretty simple. But it's I like that it's like a branching story. Like I could have taken totally different choices and I would have experienced a different part of the city. Boarding the Orient Express was an altogether calm fare. Then our race through London had been mechanical porters loaded us in through the windows, then snapped them shut with a delicate click. The train was extremely fast and could sweep us across the whole of Europe, or at least as far as the Dutch Kaiserreich. Here we go. Okay, like this is now you can correct my my German pronunciations. The track currently seized. A last long whistle blew, and we began our journey east. The relationship with fog has strengthened slightly. Cool. Converse. Greetings, monsieur. Can I help you at all, monsieur? I am the guard on this train. Ask George Mazard about Munich. So about Munich. Lol. That is beyond my remit, monsieur. Oh, I can ask about paths, I guess. I want to know how to get to Belgrade, Venice, Munich to Zurich. I want to get to Berlin. Let's ask about Belgrade. That moves us towards where we want to go. We don't go to Berlin. I don't know. I don't know. Belgrade. Have you heard that the fastest way to Belgrade from here is to go via Vienna? Interesting. Munich to Vienna, I believe so. One can travel in a private car from Munich to Vienna, but the journey is a tiring one. Ah. What is this game? It's a video game adaptation of Around the World in 80 Days. There are no zombies. We might encounter zombies. It's a sci-fi game, so anything could happen. I like it so far. My master wished to be undisturbed as we left Paris. I left him and went to explore the train. Yes, let's explore. There was a delightful dining car and an observation deck formed by the replacement of an entire compartment with an open glass cube. Yeah, there's a chance there could be zombies. There's not a high chance, but there is a chance. Formed by the replacement of an entire compartment with an open glass cube. Watch the scenery flash by. I stopped there watching the scenery flash past. As I stood, a portly gentleman with a quivering, luxuriant mustache struggled by, carrying several trunks. I offered him my aid, and he introduced himself after a shower of thanks. Henri de Blauwitz, foreign correspondent of the Times. Praised the zombie lord. I introduced myself in return, it's only polite. My name is Pascal too. My master and I are going around the world. Then I wish you luck, he replied. He patted his breast pocket. The stories that you hear. It seems everywhere is on the brink of one revolution or another. Everywhere there is progress, but who will count the cost? It sounds most ominous, I told him. Does it? He replied with a beaming smile. Well, I'm just a journalist. It's my duty to make omens. Good day to you. That he clapped me on the shoulder and headed off in the direction of the dining car. I followed him. I found a few groups of people talking quietly. Sat with a pair of young Parisian ladies. Hello? Were toasting their adventure away from France. They were going to Vienna to hear a concert by the great steam orchestra there. Well, I hope we will be allowed to leave, one confided. Because of your great beauty. I inquired. The girl blushed. Her companion frowned at me. You're a valet, monsieur, she pointed out. You do not have the standing required for such a remark. I am first and foremost a Frenchman. I rejoined with a smile. The girl shook her head. And above that, a man, she replied with a sigh. Come, Isabelle. She stood and her friend reluctantly, I think, left with her. I tried, guys. I tried! Just not good with the ladies. I finished my cognac and then I returned to Monsieur Fogg, who, to my surprise, looked up from his paper at me. What did you learn? He inquired. Told him of the observation car, but he showed no interest in its design or function. He was, however, interested in de Blauwitz. Could he tell you much of the journey ahead, he asked? Every detail may be important to us. I told him I would find out what I could in future. I nodded, though I thought he overstated the case. Either way, there was more to be done that night. We arrived in Munich a few hours later. No more to be done, sorry. The character is now organized. Alright. I'm trying to get to Berlin. But is it worth getting to Berlin to sell that? I don't know. It seems like it's worth a lot of money. Some possessions could earn us well here. Okay, let's take a look. Munich. 83. Not really worth it. 230. Geometry equipment. The medallion. 1,500 Karachi. Wow. That's worth a lot though. 2,300. Damn. There's something I could sell here. What are you talking about? What's he talking about? Should see if we can go. Yeah, but I can't get there. I actually can't move forward. I guess I need to spend... Oh, that's Vienna. Sorry. Spend the day and see what we can find out tomorrow. Franco-Prussian War had concluded about a year previously, so there's all these wars going on. Franco-Prussian War. French accent was a disadvantage. Flaunted my French accent. Well, there's a war, so... During our short time in Munich, the concierge of our hotel was most suspicious when I approached the desk. Did not care for politics. I don't care for politics. What was the enmity of nations to me? Still, in order to avoid untiredness, I affected a Viennese accent. Sure. Affected a Viennese accent for the duration of our stay. Monsieur Fogg inquired if I had developed a head cold. Otherwise refrained from comment as I rolled several consonants in the back of my throat as practice. He's now well healed. Is there a place where I can see all these traits? I don't know. Apparently we've got some health, though. So we can explore, we can go to the bank. It's at 9 AM. Let's explore for a bit. New routes discovered. Okay, there we go. We can go to Berlin now. There's little daylight in Munich. The sky was shredded in steam and oil fumes from the tractors and hydraulic excavators in the streets. Workers shouted to each other. Place of industry, then. Whose citizens wore dark cloaks to protect their finery from the soot. I brushed a few specks of dirt from my collar in horror, absentmindedly. Far more intrigued by the gleaming machines remaking the city skylines. Rumor had it that this work was the doing of the Bavarian king, who had become obsessed with steam power and was spending an exorbitant sum on important machinery and engineering works. The Kingdom of Bavaria had recently joined the German Empire. Okay. It appeared that the king suddenly had much more time on his aristocratic hands. Agreed. Power and free time are a most potent and dangerous combination, as our journey, I fear, proves. Depart. Okay, let's see if we can get to Berlin. Arrives today. For 68. Trevithick steam carriage. -9 health. Oh, okay, so that... The health is... It's like our... How tired we are. We could take 4 bags. Sure, let's do it. Comfortable conditions and the open road. This will be a bothersome journey. The traveling cloak from our gentleman traveler set should soften things a little. Okay, cool. It's normally -9. I don't know if this is worth it. Maybe we should just go... Maybe we should go the Siberian way. Across from Munich to Berlin in a patched-up steam carriage. Smoke pumped out of the back through a tall iron chimney, leaving a soot-smudged wake which trailed behind us like a flag. Driver Christoph could not stop talking of his father, who was an engine driver and had just been promoted. The Kaiser has merged all the state railways into the Reich Railway, he told us proudly. We have the most efficient system in all of Europe. Sounds like an excellent option, I declared. Christoph grinned. It is. Only be sure you have your ticket. They have a little prison cell in the train station for those who try to jump aboard. Ooh. Remember, in Berlin, at least, the train guard is a direct servant of their country. Is a direct servant of the country. Okay. Let's see what's in the news. Pickpocketing rife at Paris World's Fair. I wonder if that's because of us. Remember we stole that emblem. So, yeah, if we can get to Moscow, let's just do that. Let's go where the money takes us. We're on the outskirts of Berlin. Yeah, Nipple wants it. Luckless in Germany. How's it going, buddy? You caught me. We're synced up again. Oh, thanks for the host, Nippa. Psycho Killer Clown, what's up? If you haven't followed Nippa, go over there and give him a follow. Such a great guy. Yeah. So this is like a video game adaptation of Around the World in 80 Days, Nippa. Actually, it's given me kind of like FTL vibe, but with no combat. Don't feel good. Sucks, Kill Bill. When a shadow fell over the steam carriage, Christoph blanched and crossed himself, taking his hands from the wheel. I looked up, expecting rain, not knowing what to expect. The sight that greeted me almost defied description. An Ottoman Gaiac-class airship hung directly above the steam carriage, low enough that I could see... Oh... You guys want to encounter some pirates? Nice to see you back online. Thanks, Nippa. Psycho Killer Clown! Thanks for following, man. Hearing your angelic voice read makes it better. Aww. That's nice, Kill Bill. Alright. I want to do the pirate flag. This should be interesting. Rain food and meds right now. Black pirate flag waving proudly from the stern of the gondola and the name Canavar picked out in gilt letters on the prow. We were under attack! 2 mechanical claws were dropped off the side of the gondola. The pincers gleamed threateningly. Dive, Christoph! I shouted urgently. With our suitcases on the roof, there was no way to achieve enough acceleration. I tossed the suitcase overboard. Give it all you have, man! I demanded. Shouting does not improve a mechanism, Christoph cried back. And he was right. Our shouting achieved nothing. And a moment later, the aerial claw had us. Then we were hoisted upwards. Christoph's prayers grew louder and more desperate. But Monsieur Fogg merely looked out the window as we were hauled up onto the deck of the pirate ship. Followed you, and I love Kill Bill. Oh, that's nice. Friend Tyler. Cool. Welcome, Tyler. Perhaps we can turn this to our advantage? I suggested to Master in hushed tones. These pirates have an airship. He glanced at me with cool approval. We are of the same mind, Passepartout, he said. 2 muscular crew members pulled us out of the carriage onto the deck as the red-jacketed woman climbed over the side nimbly. She examined us with dark-eyed intensity before breaking into laughter. I wonder if we had picked the other option, if we would have encountered pirates, or if it would have been something else. An Englishman, a Frenchman, and a Bavarian, she announced. It's like the beginning of a terrible joke. There's more. I think the answer to that question is clear. We are no joke, I exclaimed in affront. Nor is piracy. I am Bihai bint Qasim. No idea. And this is my ship, the Canavar. I have little interest in your passengers. All I want is a part from your steam carriage's engine. Then what will you do with us? Captain Qasim's smile spread across her face like an unsheathing blade. What should I do with you? She asked into the air, stroking her chin in theatrical villainy. I just got back from university, 11:20 a.m. here. Cool. Nibba, are you going to university? Or do you work there? I don't think I ever found out what you do for work. Take us to our destination? I replied promptly. After all, you have caused us quite an inconvenience. The crew fell about in laughter as Captain Qasim shook her head. Really, you are too precious. I decided help with the scavenging, try to charm the captain into helping us. Still a student. Oh, okay, what are you taking at university? I'm gonna try my wily charms. Surely she would appreciate the spirit of adventure. Adventure which had driven our wager? A wager, you say? Her hand slipped into her pocket. I have something that needs to be delivered to the artificer of Suleimani in Istanbul. Will you be going in that direction? How's class? I forget what you go to. You go to school stuff. I forget, what do you go to school stuff? Computer stuff. Speaking of school, Kill Bill. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Nikki. Fuck. I wasn't planning on going to Istanbul. I guess I could lie, though. Indeed we will, I said enthusiastically. Never mind that we had been heading north. Captain Qasim seemed to weigh me up for a moment and then handed me a small carved bead of bright lapis lazuli. Closing my fingers over the treasure. Take this to him. It is important. She sucked in a breath. He will reward you handsomely, I'm quite sure. What is it? I asked, turning it over. It gleamed and glinted in the sunlight, jewel bright. A gift, she replied, then added a message, a choice. What could an airship pirate and the famed artificer of Suleimani possibly have in common? My headache makes extra bad at typing. Sorry, I should be taking it easy on you, Nikki. I don't know the exact name in English. It's something similar to mechanical engineering. Oh, right. Okay, I think you told me that before. What a nerd. Need to come to America, dang it. America needs nicer people. It's true. You would like increase the niceness quotient by like 700%. Because you're so nice. The rest of the journey was conducted in uneasy silence. I spent an interrogation. Discovering that some buyers will pay well for pocket altimeters from Stockholm. Oh, okay, cool. Finally, the Canavar dropped us off a short distance outside Berlin, having no further use for us. Christoph lamented over the scavenged remains of his steam carriage. My father's going to be very angry, he sighed. A thoroughly congenial abduction. A rather inconvenient method of travel. As abductions went, we had lost hardly any time at all. My fingers closed over the lapis, eye in my pocket. How would I convince my master to journey to Istanbul? Relation to the fog of strength and your character is now zestful. When does the game start? This is the game. It's an interactive story, kind of, I guess. Another one of those. There's not too much game to it. Doo-doo-doo. Nicest Canadian I know. Oh, that's nice. I don't know about that, though. This is the worst game I've ever seen. Hey, you don't need to watch it. I'm saying that in the nicest way. I don't think it's your style of game. It's Kill Bill. It's, Yo, it's me, OG. What's up, man? But I love Luckless, so whatever. It's like story time, Kill Bill. You just sit back and you let me tell you a beautiful story. Watch you, sexy bastard. Seemed quite handy, man, to have around, Passepartout. The lapis eye should fetch a good price in Moscow. Should we decide to sell it? Nice! We can sell it in Moscow instead. We should story have more blood. We just got captured by pirates. That's something, isn't it? Alright, I have to run to the washroom, guys, so it'll just be 1 minute. I think I can pause it like that. So, hang in there, and I will be right back. Oh, yeah, chair stream. What am I doing? Here. You're right. Back. I can't. It's a goddamn fedora. That's not a fedora, is it? No, it's not a fedora. Luckless rests in Berlin. Can't say I'm surprised Luckless owns a hat like that. I brought that out for the Bioshock stream. What's up, Dr. Frennerman? All the homies in here tonight. What the hell are you guys all doing up? It's 5:30 a.m. for me. I don't know what time it is for you guys. Music is kind of nice, makes me sleepy in a good way. Yeah, I hear you. He gets pounds, I get a hug. Is it ignored if I don't return? I look like shit, OG. Don't feel good. Headache woke me up, right? Dr. Rude Boy. Oh, OG, thanks for the host, man. I appreciate it. Frienderman, thanks for the host. You guys are awesome. Back to the phone, I'm not dead inside. You're always up at 5:30 a.m.? 2:30 for me. Real nice UX design. Yeah, it's actually it's originally a Android game, so they had to make some really they had to make the interface really simple, which is nice. It'll work in like 30 minutes. Okay. Real Kent, what's up? Thanks for hosting. Damn, host train, guys. And how you doing? How you doing this morning? Have to go to a murder scene this morning at work. What? Murder scene? Oh gee, what the hell do you do? Someone go shop for me so I can watch the stream. Yeah, seriously. Oh, you're a police officer. Fuck. That's brutal, man. I couldn't take that shit. Well, let's try to take you on. Let's try to, you know, give you a bit of an escape before you have to face the harsh reality. Let's continue on in this interesting game. I'm really liking it so far. I don't know about you guys. I know Kill Bill loves it. Okay, so we're in Berlin. We want to sell this. We're gonna get tons of money for it. So let's spend the night. Hey, Holy Pumpkin, what's up? Very simple. I do want Twitch at work too, so I mean, not too bad. I love it. You're gonna love it when we encounter zombies. We stayed for the night in the Hotel Adlon on Unter den Linden. Unter den Linden. Is that good, Nippa? Oh, shit. Thanks. From the window, the Brandenburg Gate was lit by upturned gas lamps. I like that, the Luckleception. There's gonna be another Kill Bill movie? No. Went for a late night stroll along the avenue, past groups of people drinking at low tables. That was great? Really? Are you fucking with me? Can you give all the Lucklesses back? No. Nope. No. Went for a late night stroll on the past a group of people drinking at low tables. I sat down beside a pair of ladies. I think we're going to be ladies, man. Who were each trying to outdrink the other. I joined in their game. A foolhardy move for one accustomed to the petit cognac and not the grand pichet. When I returned to Monsieur Fogg, I was in a somewhat less than steady state. Still, I discovered that merchants in Moscow will pay fantastic amounts for absinthe from Budapest. Useful tidbit, perhaps. Them ladies. What kind of game is this? No, I'm not. It was good. Thank you. I can fake accents pretty well, I think. It's a reading simulator. It's an interpretation of Around the World in 80 Days. Holy pump gun. It's kind of like FTL. You're trying to get around the world in 80 days, and you encounter all these different things along the way. And there's you have to manage your money, you have to manage your time, you have to manage your health to try to get around the world. And it's got a branching story, so that based on the choices that you make, you'll create a different story, basically. Straight up my alley. Don't talk about absinthe, some bad memories. The real Kent. I haven't. I actually have. My parents got me this absinthe when they were in France, which I haven't tried yet. It's not like the real old school absinthe, but I'll have to try it sometime. Saving it for a special occasion. Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair, was actually shown in one screen in 2011, according to Slash Film. It was screened for a little less than 2 weeks at the New Beverly Cinema in Los Angeles. The affair is slated for a limited release in 2015. Oh. Sure it's a new movie? Loved FTL, still do. Ah, shit. Saw clips of it in San Diego Comic-Con. Wow. More suave. Yeah. Want to have a good time? Absinthe. Have you drank absinthe, Kill Bill? Okay, relations to the fog have deteriorated slightly. I'm suave now, though. I'm suave. Okay, so I'm waiting for the market to open so I can explore. While I'm waiting. Uret's discovered. That's good. But I think we want to we'll go to Warsaw. Berlin, they tell me, was once filled with the glorious sound of people speaking French. Not so anymore. Oh. Now there's nothing but the crashing of gears. Every street corner is equipped with rotaries and wheeled systems that spin glass globes this way and that. Their purpose is quite unclear, but notice people walking quickly past them. Oh. Like getting messed up. Denmark is there. Yes, it is. Then I investigated one by throwing my shoes at it, clambering up the pole. Obviously, the answer is throwing my shoes at it. They were extremely robust, not glass at all, I suspect, but some kind of crystal. The mystery persisted until nightfall, when these globes all lit up, and the people of Berlin clustered around the warmth of the globes to drink beer and converse. Seems they work hard here, but they celebrate with equal vigor. Is that true, Germans? We joined the merriment, earning ourselves the offer of a lift all the way to Bucharest from a stocky blonde man who spoke only in dour monosyllables. He sipped out a mug of beer with a thick head and recoiled in horror. These fiends put weed in their beer. The afternoon turned to evening, and we finished our exploration of Berlin. Flying in a floating ship, we're getting around whichever way possible. We took a hit to our health there. Okay, but I don't really want to go that way. Market. Okay, I want to go to the market. Oh, cool. So we've got a gear of a size-teeth ratio long since unfavored by engineers and hence now extremely valuable. in cartoon. Railway whistle, part of the railway man set. Small black whistle on a neck chain. Caribbean timetable. Thin volume of the times and routes in the Caribbean will be visible on the globe. Okay. Well, we can sell this. I don't know if we're going to be going to Khartoum. I haven't seen Oktoberfest, no. Okay, I'll read that in a bit. I just want to get through this because time's ticking. I want to get this. I don't know, these sets seem to be useful. It's worth a lot, though. Khartoum is like Egypt, though, isn't it? Might as well buy all this stuff. I can always sell it. New routes discovered. Order was that a man committed suicide, but in his note said his wife pushed him to do it. Looks like I'm going to be investigating and doing paperwork all day. Yay. Wow. A student about hardware. Oh, cool. So we got that that schedule, and it's showing all this, all these Caribbean Caribbean routes. See an Oktoberfest. We know two things: precision and beer. Good times. Just the worst hangover the next day, but that was the real absinthe we got. Can't get that anymore. Yeah, it's true. Had to water it down. Yeah, there's less of that wormwood or whatever it's called. I should have tripped though. Ha, of course, Kill Bill ass. You get to see the body. Okay, let's take. Seems to have made an excellent trade. Yes. I think what we want to do arrives tomorrow. I think if it's red, it means yeah, we can go to Copenhagen. If it's red, it means it's leaving tomorrow. Okay. North German Express departs for Warsaw tomorrow at 1 p.m. This is Sophos. Oh, these are other people. Those must be other people that were maybe racing? Interesting. Okay, let's here we cannot go this way today. Okay. Let's see what else we can do today here then. Hotel for another day. Guess I have to wait another day. The coroner isn't there yet, I guess. So we meant to type, not the courier. I have to keep people out of the area. Yeah, I couldn't do that shit. Copenhagen. I like video games and cartoon type gore, but I would never be able to deal with the real stuff. I get that impression, Nikki. You're a softie, deep down. On a happy note, this game is actually really cool. You said it's an app, right? Yeah, it's after I got it, I realized that it actually released on Android, or it released on mobile like a year ago. Just think about dead pigs. I think initially it's like really hard to take, but you get used to it. It's like anything else. A giant hog slaughtered on my farm as a child, never forget. Ooh. Hang it upside down, slit its belly, and its guts plop out. Yeah, and they let it bleed out also, right? They evacuated the blood. Not play until dawn. It's off to get traumatized easily. Okay, let's stay in the hotel. And then we'll grab that train. Morning. What remained of the day afforded my master every service. Spent a while talking to the hotelier. So learn what I could, learning that the most efficient way to Vienna is via Munich. Most interesting snippet. Relations of the fog have strengthened slightly. Parts. Let's embark there. Okay, they can hold 10 suitcases. Wow. Definitely Definitely want to do that. The newly amalgamated German Reich railways made a political point of their efficiency. To quiet any nationalist rumblings, the departures left at the moment they claimed, not a second before, not a second after. Suspecting as much, I attempted to plan ahead. Loading all the luggage a full hour early and ensuring Monsieur Fogg was installed the moment the guards lifted the gate. Precision. Remembering Christoph's advice, I had my ticket securely in my jacket pocket at all times, which was fortunate as I was somewhat sleepy. Managed to leave one of Monsieur's shirts behind in the hotel. Then we were away.